Howdy YouTube land, it is me again, Miami 84, and my name is Marcus. So yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing with this channel, so I thought I'd just park us here in Gran Turismo 7 world with my Ferrari 458 Italia. Which I absolutely love this car. The problem I have, as much as I love it, I really suck at turning with this thing. Cornering and turning, and the straightaway is fine, but I find, at least for me, I'm no expert by any means. Just the cornering is not great. When I was younger, I was actually much more into Lamborghinis and back in the 80s, and Corvettes. But these days, I'm appreciating. At least I'm appreciating the aesthetics of the Ferraris, specifically this particular model, the 2009 to 2013-14, I think it was. How long they lasted, the 458 Italias. But yeah, I find, at least for me, the Corvettes turn a lot better. For example, like their cornering is a lot better. But this one, I can't handle it. I mean, I can rarely, like if I play AI and hard, or if I play you guys online, I can rarely ever get like top 3, let alone, I mean top 5, let alone top 3. But yeah, I do love this vehicle. I'm going to try to get better at it. I think I still need to learn how to do better tweaking on it. But recently I did at least do kind of well in the World Touring 700. I might as well go there. The reason why I have my the camera in the middle here, because I've noticed there's not too many places I can put it, so you guys can see parts of this Gran Turismo screen. Because when I go to the, here I'll show you. So when I go to the, which I want to do anyway, if I go to the race itself, I might as well talk while racing. So if I go to showcase here. I know it's an odd place to be in the bottom middle. See my ugly mug there? World Circuits, view. So I can barely see what I'm hitting. Like originally I had it here on the bottom right, but I couldn't hit the options because I wanted these you guys to see the display, the race info. It's just the racing code. I guess I could have put it in the bottom. I could have parked myself in the bottom right hand corner, but I guess I'm in the middle now, which still blocks a lot of gameplay. So sorry about that. But when I did have it on the right, I couldn't navigate. Like I tried everything. That's why I had to re-record this, to get you guys to see the placings up there in the corner. But that's fine. This is what it is. Like I said, I'm learning. This being my second video. I don't even have a professional setup. The recorder I'm using is off the PlayStation 5 controller. Eventually I'll probably get a, actually I do have one, but I have to set it up, a proper microphone. But until then, this is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you what your favorite cars are for aesthetics. I don't think this channel is going to be about GT7 per se. I'll probably throw it in here and there as I'm learning. But for now, I delved into this game a month or two ago. I absolutely love it. Last time I played Gran Turismo was when it was Gran Turismo 3, I think, 3 or 4, so a long time ago. But I do like this new one. But yeah, when I was younger, I actually got into motorcycles quite a bit. I really liked the aesthetics of them and all the different types, particularly ninjas. Those are great. I love Indians. They're a great motorbike too. And speaking of, I just coincidentally, because I was into wrestling when I was younger too, I found this, it's been a long time, I found this WWE, I'm not sure if it was WWF at the time, magazine with Triple H on a pretty badass looking motorbike. this issue was from December 2006, so a long time ago. He was one of my favorite wrestlers at the time, and being that I was into motorbikes, I thought I had to have this cover. So yeah, I've still got it. Still in good condition too. Enough of that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with this particular channel. I was thinking of having a segment called a drive and talk type thing, but I know there's a couple real life shows where they do that, but I was thinking doing it in the Gran Turismo world where I'm just driving and talking, and maybe in the future somebody can drive and talk with me where they're driving their car and I'm driving mine. But until that bridge connects, I'm just kind of rambling now. Just showing you, proud of finally doing well with this Ferrari and this car at least. But yeah, let me know what you guys are into, what type of hobbies or what type of anything that you're into, whether it be retro, whether it be new. Tonight, I'm not sure what you guys are doing tonight, but I'm watching the Rangers. They're playing Tampa Bay, at Tampa Bay. They're doing quite well, so hopefully they chalk up another win. Looks like a team that could take the cup, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. But that's what I'll be doing tonight. And other than that, pretty much just kind of like vegging around. I am working on a website, so I'll probably be doing that as well. But yeah, as you can see, my corners are pretty good here. I was practicing on the corners. It's just, man, it's tough to get this car going off of a turn, or it slips and slides on a turn or whatnot. If you guys give me some advice for any of you 4x8 Italia GT7 drivers, give me any tips or tricks, I'll be more than happy to take them. Because this guy really needs them. As much as I love this car, I just want to do well in it. I do generally well with the Corvettes. I just find the handling, like I said earlier, is a lot better. They're just a little, generally speaking, slightly slower in the game. It could be just me, but I am liking the cornering of the Corvettes a lot better. I'm slowly starting to get into some of the Nissan cars. I was never really a Nissan fan, but out of nowhere I was starting to like some of the Nissans, some of the stuff that they're producing. I've been more Americana or European, not much Japanese stuff when it comes to cars and vehicles. I mean, they got great engineering, and of course they're going to be reliable. But generally speaking, I've been always more about Euro cars and secondly some of the American stuff, but slowly opening my mind to some of the Japanese stuff. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, speaking of cars, I do also have a bunch of, I used to be into Transformers, speaking of nostalgic stuff, but I do have a bunch of masterpiece Transformers, some of the cars, some of the mid-class vehicles. So I might in upcoming future videos show some of those vehicles. For example, Sunstreaker was one of my favorites. It was a yellow Lamborghini. So maybe I'll have a little segment on that Lamborghini and what was so special about it or whatnot. But yeah, it's one of my favorite cars and one of my favorite Transformers. So I'll have to show them. It was a masterpiece line that I got. I try not to get anything but masterpiece when it comes to those collectibles. They just look better, and the other ones are kind of more, I guess, kiddish. But yeah, I'll show you some of those. And if any of you guys are Transformer masterpiece collectors, let me know, and you can take notes. That would be fun too. But yeah, I'm gonna screwed up on that turn. There's a couple slips and slides. what am I now here? I got 5th. Yeah, I was pretty proud of this race because I'm a rookie. I did not have the setting on easy, and I did it with this car, which, like I said, I love the aesthetics of this particular model. Just barely getting better at this particular car. One thing to note, there's a lot of awesome videos by a lot of you guys out there, how to take turns and how to race a certain way, and us rookies appreciate that. But the one thing I did notice, I'm not sure if any of you guys touched on it, I noticed all the cars, generally speaking, are different. So taking advice, how do I word this? Taking the general advice, good advice, doesn't always work for every car. I guess you have to, at least I'm learning, you have to learn to incorporate that advice in your own way to a particular vehicle, because I've noticed they all handle differently. You handle the cars differently, so it's kind of a combination of push and pull, trying to learn your car while trying to do the right turns and the right straightaways. But correct me if I'm wrong, at least that's what I'm learning. It's not just, hey, you got to take this corner this way or that way. It's about, yeah, take that corner this way, but your car will take that corner differently. But yeah, if you want to leave me a comment, I'm kind of laughing because this is the second video. I doubt there'll be any comments, but correct me if I'm wrong if you do see this video. Hopefully I'll be advanced, a little more advanced by the 4th or 5th or 6th video that I made. It's a slow progress, but I'm getting there. And one day I'll show a live race. But for now, this is it. Here's my pit crew. That's the colors that I chose for them. Too bad you can't, when you create your driver's uniform, too bad you can't, your crew doesn't fully show it, unless I'm doing something wrong. They're showing the right colors, so my driver's got all those colors, but they're not showing, like, my team is M84 from my M84, so he's got that on the back. He's also got that on the side of his of the jacket, but I noticed the pit crew doesn't have that. Too bad, but maybe they'll incorporate that in an update or a future GT7 or GT8 at the time, of course. But yeah, other than that, fantastic game. And I see a lot of debate also, Forza versus GT7. What's the deal there? I've seen a little bit of Forza. Before I bought this game, I researched it too, and I took a lot of opinions from the fans out there. And it just, to me, GT7 looked better. But for all you Forza fans out there, let me know why you like it better. GT7 fans, let me know why you like GT7 better. From what I've researched, just generally speaking, the aesthetic looks better here. There seems to be a tiny bit more options, I think. But for me, when it comes to certain games, it's all about, I'll admit it, the aesthetics. It's not like a book where, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. But when it comes to video games, kind of, sort of a different ball game. Unless of course, you're playing a storyline, like a major storyline driven game. Well, that's a different story, of course. No pun intended. But yeah, and another thing that I've noticed thanks to this game, I used to always be a black and red kind of car guy. Experimenting with some of these cars, I'm starting to like yellows into my car. I mean, I know a Ferrari is well known to be red. It's almost taboo for it not to be red. But I really like it in this yellow. I don't know what it is. I did put a little bit of, as you can see, red streaks on it. But I'm really liking the yellow, and I'm starting to slowly like opening up. Let's just say I'm starting to like white a little bit, not too much, but a little more than I usually would. That's the other cool thing about this game. You buy a real car, you have to be very, very, very picky because you're living with that thing for a long time. But with this game, it's great. You can experiment. Maybe in the future, if you're lucky to get one of these cars, you can kind of design it here, and then, hey, that's how I want my car in real life. So another thing to appreciate about this game. So this game, it just offers so much for the car enthusiast, which that's the one thing I am. Although I'm not good at this game, new at it, I've been a car enthusiast for many years. I mean, out of the loop for a few years as being an enthusiast, but I think this game has reeled me back in, so to speak. But yeah, I guess I'm in second now. I barely squeezed by there. I do remember that. Happening. I try my best not to hit anyone, even if I do the corner squeeze bys, whether it be AI or online. I know you shouldn't hit people, but I genuinely try not to. And if I do, I feel bad. And also, on top of that, I don't want to hit anyone. So when I do, I kind of like upset at myself because I really don't want to. Sometimes you got to take those risks in those corners, and you accidentally do. So if I do, nothing personal, all you pro drivers out there. But yeah, I do try not to. Like obviously, I don't go out of my way. That would be just horrible, just to smash into a player or whatnot. That's just awful. But yeah, I'm getting. That's the other thing with this car being hard to handle. It's hard not to smash into anyone, but I do try. So for safety purposes, for me and for everyone else, I do tend to like the Corvettes as much as they're not that great. I mean, when it comes to like the general speed, the general cornering, but to me they're better on cornering. They're a good average, above average speed when you compare the class for class and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, that's it for this video. If you have any suggestions or remarks or anything where you think I can improve upon, this is more of a rambling session. This isn't really about anything. So hopefully I'll find my niche soon. Especially the more I research all the things that I like. Maybe I'll get out there and go to a race or whatnot. Like I said, I don't think this channel is going to be just about racing. But if I do go out to a race, I'll try to like make a video of it as well. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys later. And leave a comment, hopefully subscribe, and we'll go from there. Peace out, everyone.